Thank you. All right. Pledge of Allegiance. Where's Dave? Oh, okay. Who wants to start the pledge? Anyone? All right. Thank you, Calvin. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. All right. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate it. Okay, we've got a great program today, so we want to zip through our announcements as quickly as we can. First and foremost, November 11th, Friday, November 11th, we're having a bourbon tasting at LaRomanas, and we would love it if we get a few more bodies there. Right now, I think we have about 15 folks signed up, but really, if you can be there even just for a drink or two, just pop in. It would just be awesome to see you. If you can register, great. If not, shoot me an email. It's all good, but let's get the fellowship back going again. All right. That's Friday, November 11th at Ramona's house. We've got the sweaters on sale still, $15 a piece. If you want anything over there, just let me know what you're getting. You can give me cash or I can invoice you either way. But those funds go to October. It's October actually wrapped up on Monday, but we're going to take the proceeds, buy some more socks and turn those into Dublin bridges. So thank you for your support on that. Adopt a family. Susan.
Yes, it's that kind of year again. Salvation Army Adopt a Family. We are adopting a total of 25 kids and adults. When you do the Salvation Army, you can only be adopted once. So these families are all in great need, and without our support, they will not have Christmas. So we've done this for years and years and years, and it's always been a great event for Rotary to be a participant of. If you are interested in shopping, I have kids and adults to be adopted. Everyone gets $100. You can go online, you can, go into Kohl's, you can go into Target, Macy's, wherever you want to go shopping. But we adopt these kids and adults and give them a Christmas that without us, they would not have. So if anybody's interested in that, that's the Adopt a Family. How we're going to collect money this year, because we have meetings that, with Thanksgiving and then the holiday party, we are going to be sending out an email this next week, like what Jean Oliver had done for the 125 Club, and ask if people would like to participate. And then you can let us know that you want to donate X number of dollars, and we will then bill you. Amy will bill you. That was pretty well received at the board meeting, and that's what we're going to try and accomplish that way. And then we'll do a couple of asks at a couple of different meetings. And then if we need to, we'll do it at the holiday party, which is December 2nd here. But if not, then, the $3,000 that the club basically fronts me to get everything all organized and get everything shopped for, then we'll go back into the club. So appreciate all your support and help on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. It is very, very important that we give what we can to this Adopt a Family. Bonnie?
To tie along in with that, with the Salvation Army, bell ringing will be, the dates are December the 3rd, 10th, and 17th, with the 17th being more heavily with the Interact. Interact will be doing the 17th. We may have some open spots that day as well, but the 3rd and the 10th are the definite dates that Rotarians are going to be bell ringing for the Salvation Army. So Bruce wanted to make that announcement. He wasn't able to be here today. He'll be doing training, hopefully for our group on November 18th. So mark your calendars for bell ringing training. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. All right. Any other announcements? Sergeant at Arms, Calvin. Or Dave.
Good morning, Rotary.
Right.
So guess what, Calvin?
I know.
Yeah. Okay. You're up there, okay. I talk up here?
Sure.
All right.
This here.
Hello again, everybody. We're gonna welcome a couple guests this morning with us.
Yay.
Let's see, Moises is here as a speaker, so we'll get to him in a little bit. And Sharon has a guest.
David Duschel. Ah, welcome.
Yeah, and Doug, where's Doug? He can't write. I can't read it, so. So are you our guest? Are you on your own? Well, your guest is gonna pay $1 because you can't write. I can't read. You didn't introduce yourself. So you owe me $1. You owe me $1 because you brought a beta into this outfit here.
Hey. You're about Bobcat.
The Bobcat is good. Jimmy, where's Jimmy Warburg? Still a Bobcat. He's ready to take pies, so Vanessa. All right, let me see, since we're moving along according to Sharon, flexibility being the key to air power, I'm going to move fast and just go straight to fines, and that's already Calvin for $1, Sharon for $1, and White for $1, so won't be very much money this morning. Small pot, $10, big pot is $434. So I'm going to, everybody dig? While we're doing that, I want to remind everybody, next Friday is Veterans Day. We have a special program that's going to be going on here at the club in honor and recognition of our veterans. I want to encourage everybody to come, bring a guest. We have a special presentation that's going to be made. We have two of our veteran friends that many of you have met, Chad Jenkins from Resurrecting Lives Foundation, and I've got John Witt from Dublin Scioto High School, the faculty advisor to the Purple Club. Want to find out more about that? You need to come next week and listen, get a feel for what's going on in the community from their perspectives with working with our veterans. So, all right, Madam President,
Oh, all right. The winner is,
the last four.
can't see either. Let's see, huh?
You're asking me.
I know. I do need better lights. Anyone?
Here. Oh, I got it.
6669. 6669. Last four.
Ah, we have a winner.
Who said that?
Woo.
All right, you get your choice, brother. You can either take the small pot or draw for the big one. Very
Ah,
good.
big money.
Small pot then. All right, Mr. Beta, probably dig in there. Sir? If I can read it, I'll read it. 6648.
648.
That's you? All right.
Susan, woo.
You get the small pot automatic. Come in. Thank you all.
Okay.
Fine. I forgot.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Yeah. Aw. Oh, excellent. All right. Okay, any other happy bucks? I should give a moment for happy bucks. Anything? We're all pretty happy, but Kent,
It's nice to see everybody in person. But it doesn't have to be here, but
Yeah.
My daughter and son-in-law recently closed on their first home. We're gonna actually go see it. Very excited.
oh, that's great.
No bidding more, so it's actually a
Nice. Adulthood. Let's hear it. Okay, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to Sharon to introduce our speaker.
All right, so first I want to start out by thanking Roland for connecting us with Moises and providing this opportunity. So Roland has been on a mission trip to the Dominican Republic a couple times already, and he created this book. And we're going to go ahead and pass this around. So these are pictures from when he was there previously. And so now to introduce our speaker, Moises was born and raised by parents from Haiti in one of the bateys in the Dominican Republic. Now you may be asking and wondering, what is a batey? Oops, did I turn it off? No, it is on. The green light's on. Okay, all right. Is that better, Claudia? Okay, gotcha. And so both of them though. Okay. So anyway, he was raised in one of the bateys. And you may be wondering, what is a batey? It's not something that you find in your restroom, okay? And it's actually a small rural village where the sugarcane workers live. And they were created so that the workers could conveniently get to the sugarcane fields. So there's about 120 of them in the Dominican Republic. They're spread out. And many of these workers are immigrants from Haiti who live very, very simply. Their housing is provided at no cost. The workers, they do not own cars. It's a very simple life. And Moises shared with us last night that they make about $80 a week. And so anyway, on to Moises here. He is one of 10 children, second in line. He graduated from the university with a master's in business administration. He's married and he has 3 daughters, and he's a fellow Rotarian and has led a life of service and has quite a story to tell us. He's now the CEO of Good Samaritan Hospital in LaRomana and has also created a school for underprivileged children. He's a visionary who has devoted his life to helping those in need, resulting in a much better quality of life for so many individuals in the DR. So he is an amazing man who's done amazing things, and it's my honor to introduce Moises Sifren. So let's put this on you, and you don't have to hold it. There we go.
I hope this mic speaks Spanish.
There you go.
Good morning. How you doing? I see a lot of good faces and people happy here. As Sharon was saying, I'm Moses, and I was born in Dominican Republic. It's a island in the middle of the Caribbean where we share 2 countries. Let me tell you, in my island, we don't have winter time like you have here in February. So we don't have cold clothes and cold weather. We have a long summer. But I'm here to talk to you about the Good Samaritan Hospital, which is in the east side of the Dominican Republic. And it's a mission hospital where we work with many Haitians and Dominican, even when we live in Dominican Republic. The Good Samaritan Hospital was created by a vision of a Baptist pastor. And the idea was to help the most needed people in the entire Dominican Republic, with a special attention of the Haitians who live in community where I was born, named Bateys. Sharon, let me explain about a Batey. Batey is like a small community where only Haitians live. As you know, you may know, we have the biggest sugarcane refinery in the Caribbean. Maybe the sugar that you are using today in your coffee come from my country, because we send the sugar from the Dominican Republic to the States. It's an American company, actually. Can we go to the other one? Oh, go here. Okay, here, yes. Here, enter. Here. Yes. Okay, just go here. So who we are. That the Good Samaritan Hospital is not only it's a hospital. We deal with sick patients, but we are most a mission where we help a lot of people. You can read everything how when we was formed and this kind of stuff. Let's go to the other one. So here is our mission and our vision. The vision is to help the people. It doesn't matter if they have money, the race, skin color, where they are, but the most needed people that we have in our area in the east side are the Haitians. So we are helping Haiti even when we are in Dominican Republic. Let's go to the other one. That's our values. You can read that. They are in English. Let's go to the other one. And then that's who we are. And for us to do this, we work with many teams and many clubs in the United States to get our object. Let's go here. So you read a little bit and then we talk. So here are all the services that we provide. We are like a regular hospital and we treat about 350,000 patients per year. We open 24 hours. We have like in total about 500 staff. Doctors in total, we have about 120 doctors, like OB, pediatrician, neurology, all the specialty that we can use. We keep going. Next one, yes, please. So here is some of the areas, how the hospital looks, custom services, waiting area. Let's keep going. So that's our OR. We have about 5 ORs equipped that we can work with team from here and also work with surgeons from Dominican Republic. That's our dialysis unit. This dialysis unit was the first one we made. We have on the east side, and this started with Rotary because for dialysis, first you have to have it's good water. So about 15 years ago, we make a project with a Rotary Club from Bristol, Maine, and Portland, Maine. So they provide the money for us to buy the first water purification plant. And because this donation, we was able to have the first dialysis on the east side of the Dominican Republic, still there, still working, saving thousands of lives. So keep going. That's some equipment, X-ray, mammo. So many of those equipment have our donation, 90% donation of hospitals and Rotary clubs and other entity churches in the United States. Keep going. So here is one of our nursing station. This nursing station was special. It was the one that we created it just for COVID. It's not in use anymore. But because when COVID hit, we have to prepare like the first floor. The hospital have 5 floors. But the 4th floor was the COVID unit. Believe me, when COVID hit, everybody was shaking, but we was a hospital. We have to be in front, preparing our staff. And so far, we was able to make more than 10,000 tests for COVID. About 450 people staying overnight on this place. And we was lucky because not only about 26 people passed away in our hospital, but we hit COVID, we beat COVID, and we are back. Actually, I remember we was planning for the club to visit us, and COVID stopped this. So COVID is not here anymore. So that's why I'm here to remind you that you gotta come. But let's keep going here. So here is our emergency. It's open 24 hours. Treating all kind of the emergencies that we have in our country. Okay, keep going. That's how the rooms look like. Actually, my granddaughter is in one of these rooms. This kind of little cough, but she's gonna be out tomorrow and she will be fine. Keep going. So here is the laboratory. We make all kind of blood tests in a regular hospital, and many of those tests are made by the American team that I will talk to you a little bit, that visit us every year to make medical clinic and to make surgery in our hospital. That's the dental unit. That's a Dr. Roland knows this place very well. We have the best dental unit in the east side of the Dominican Republic, and was a donation of an entity in Atlanta, Georgia. So here is where we receive some of the dentists who come and work, and also we treat kids, all the patients who need dental assistance in our region. So here it's more equipment from the lab. We have a blood bank that we provide blood for all the east side of the Dominican Republic. Any other hospital or clinic who need blood, they will call us, and we have a lot of donors who bring their blood so we can help other hospitals, not only our hospital, but many other hospitals in our region. That's a training center. With this training center, we use that for the whole community. That was also a donation for an entity in Atlanta, Georgia, named Scheduling Institute. So they donate the money. So we have this training center that everybody uses, all the churches, politicians. I mean, anyone who want to make a meeting and use a conference room, they use the 5th floor at the hospital. You can go. The next one, please. Here it's the mission job. You see all these are the work that we make on the clinic. And in the end, you see one of the schools that we funded. So Dave, where are you? David. So I met David, he told me he's coming, yes. You see how I'm gonna keep you happy in my country working? Be ready. Oh, this David. Oh, sorry. David says, I'm coming, but you have to keep me happy, Moses. Yes, I will keep you happy. With a hammer and a pig, but helping people. We're going to talk about this. Let's go to the other one. So here is the social work that we make at the Battages. Remember this name, Battages. It's a small Haitian community in Dominican Republic. Let's go to the other one. The other one. And that is, we have been building schools. So far, our mission have built about 7 schools. And we have in total about 3,000 students attending to those schools. Actually, when the plan was that you're going to be working and helping the biggest school that have about 550 kids in the city of LaRomana. And many of those kids, that it's the only chance that they have to go to school, because in Dominican Republic, we're still not having enough classroom to train and give a good education to all our kids. Let's go to the other one. So that's some of the malnutrition program that we have. We provide a lot of food. Your group is going to be making food distribution. That's the plan. Sharon, who was talking about this, raise some money and how we make the food distribution. We buy the rice, beans, sardines, and we pack these. And in the morning, then we go to those communities and we go home by home. But it's most of the time the opportunity that you're going to have to go into the homes, talk to them. More of them are Haitian, and ask how they cross the border, find about their story, if they have families in Haiti. And it's one way we use for them to feel not the food, they feel human beings, caring about human beings. Most of the people in my country are so poor, nobody care about them, but our job is when we go and make a dental services or clinic or any services, not just providing the services. So they think you are rich Americans who have too much money and trying to send money to them, but we want you to talk to them and find out how their story is, so they feel the human being touch. That most of the time are way more than the money or the food that we can provide. So we can go to the other one. So that's the mobile medical clinics that we do. Most of the time says, Moises, can I do something? I'm not a doctor or nurses. Yes, we have work for you. If you are under 100-year-old, we have work for you. If you more than 100, we need a week to get to a task. And if you let me know, but we have people who just go to hold babies. What you mean with that, Moses? We have medical clinics and we have a mom who have 3 babies and have to go in to the clinic to see a doctor, and she needs someone to hold the other babies. And then you're gonna hold the babies. Most of these babies holders are women. And you're gonna speak your best Spanish with the babies. But we have people who can make take the blood pressure and to make the cardiac prescription. So we always will have a work for you to do. Here it's some of the surgeons. This one names Dr. Roger Figan. He's a Rotarian from Portland, Maine, and he have 15 years visiting us every year. Through Rotary, he provide hearing aid. So we have provide more than 3,000 hearing aid in our country, because he go with a team, and he have his equipment there, and he go every year in March. So this is another group from Michigan who work making operation, and they are from they're going to be there next November also. Okay, let's go the other one. So that's what we have about 70 health promoter. A health promoter is a leader who live on those communities, which are kind of our eye. They are the one who provide the malnutrition. They provide the vitamin and the birth control pill for the women, and they provide everything. And whenever something is happening on the valley, they will call us so we can step in and bring the support that the communities need. So in about 70 of those communities, we have someone who names health promoter and help us doing our job. Let's go to the other one. Oh, let's keep going. And that's the end. Anyway, so this is a little bit about the Good Samaritan Hospital. So let's go about how we work with the groups. We have about 100 groups who visit us from all the United States, from Cali, Maine, which is a very cold place. I call it the freezer, until Texas. And we have people from the South, we have people from the Northeast, we have people from the Midwest, all of them coming down to my country, but to help. I mean, when the hospital started with a tragedy, if I could say so, a woman who was pregnant, and she called what we call preeclampsia. Many of you know what is that. That's when your blood pressure go very high, and the lady end dying. And it's how a pastor created the hospital. So after he created the hospital, he said, we're going to have a hospital who help the most poor. That happened in 1985. Pastor Fanor have the dream, but he doesn't have any money. And it's how he end searching help in the United States. And he end in a church in Massachusetts, Abington. He met a man named Ronnie Harrison. And then Mr. Roth said, I'm going to help you build this hospital to help the poor. So 1995, we have a group from all New England who come to visit us. After this, we was growing and growing, and more people want to come and help. And it's how we get involved also with Rotary. Rotary pay the first $1,000 so we draw the plan for this hospital, because we was asking the land to the same sugarcane company who own the places that we say are poor. We asked the land to them, and you know how companies are. They say, oh, we want to build a hospital. Let me see the plan. Let me see a budget. So Mr. Roth went to a Rotary club in Abington, Massachusetts, and they donate the money so we can have the plan. So they provide the land to us. Since then, we have been bringing groups from all over to build the hospital, block by block. At the same time, we have bringing groups to make the medical clinic, surgery, food distribution, helping us with the family planning, providing the medicine for the people. And that's why I'm here. I'm here because I'm inviting you to come. We was planning for have you working with us, especially helping with the education, not necessarily at the hospital, we have Dr. Roland who are coming, and he will be using the RV, and he's going to be making dental work there, pulling teeth, fixings, and all those kind of work who help the people who need dental assistance, which some of you can work with them, but you will have work for you fixing the church. We're going to have a plumbing work for you, painting. We're going to have a maybe single block. I have enough rear bears and shavers, so you to move stuff back and forth, but you're going to be working in one of our schools that we have on the city. That's your main job. Also, you're going to be making the food distribution that I just talked to you about, but will be on those communities where you going to be feeding people who are doesn't have enough food for their family, and it's what you're going to be doing. So I invite you to come. I'm here to answer any question because I have only 25 minutes. I'm Dominican. If you don't control me, I will be talking for until tomorrow here. But I want to answer your questions. Any question that you may have about what you're going to be seeing. I already talked to Dave. He's happy. He told me, Moses, if you keep me happy, I will come. I will know how to keep him happy. If you have the same requirement, you let me know, and I will do the same to you. So I'm ready for any question that you may have about my country and how you can help the Dominican Republic and the Haitians. And believe me, guaranteed, I will keep you sweating like horses. But you're going to be happy like Dave's going to be happy. So you're going to be coming back. And we was talking with Sharon yesterday, and she says, oh, Moses, I went to a mission trip in Dominican Republic, and we all have to use the same bathroom with the boys. I know what worry the girls, it's using a bathroom that the boys use. It's the same in my country too. Like the girls doesn't like to use the bathroom that we use. And Moses, we have a small mirror for the shower and one thing for cleaning up. It's not going to be the same. For you to be in helping people, you don't have to suffer. We're going to take you we're going to keep you in a clean place, nice place, and so you can have enough energy to go the next day and work harder. If you don't sleep well, then you're going to have an excuse, so you don't work hard. You're not going to have the excuse. We're going to keep you in a good place where you're going to be living. So I'm ready for questions.
I came this morning thinking that I had to have medical experience or some kind of skill. You're saying that we don't need to necessarily have dental or any kind of medical?
No way. No way. I mean, we have a lot of work for anyone who are a teacher. We can keep you busy for the whole week with our kids. We can just get into our program and you can teach English classes to our kids the whole week and fit into our program. Anyone who doesn't have medical skill, we can keep you making food distribution the whole week, talking to people. Anyone who know anything about construction, anyone can move a wheelbarrow. You move snow here, we will move sand there. No, but you're gonna get to a room, you're gonna paint the room and maybe bring those kids back to the classroom. We have a lot of house fixing too. We have a program where we fix the houses for the people who live in Livates. The roof, like now, we have a lot of roof that we're gonna fix after we have a hurricane about 2 months ago. So we know how to keep you busy. It's not gonna be a problem for me.
What's this? What are the dates for this year's tour? Sharon, have that? March 8th.
And it's March, freezing here. So being in a cold, hot place for a week, nothing wrong with that. More questions? Okay.
Walk us through like what it actually looks like when we get there, like what hours are we working and where are we staying?
Yeah. So most of the team fly for a week. They fly Saturday. You're gonna get to my country maybe 2 o'clock. We're gonna send a bus to take you down, and you're gonna be singing while you're driving. It's the airport is Santo Domingo or Punta Cana. Santo Domingo, it's about hour 20 minutes, and Punta Cana is about 50 minutes. You're gonna get to the house. Most of the group stay in a place named Casa de Campo, which is kind of a resort. And what we do, we rent like villas where we can hold 10, 12 people in a house, one next to each other. And most of the houses have their own pool and all jacuzzi. It's so you can work hard. I mean, you're gonna be able to relax, but next day in the morning, you're gonna be ready on the field to go. You have breakfast, then you go to the field, work, and be back at the house around 4 o'clock every day. If you go to the school, you're gonna be back at the house about 4. I mean, you have breakfast, we pack your food with you, we pack your drink, you at noon, you make a stop, break, you eat, you keep working, and then in the afternoon, you're back. After the afternoon, it's just to have fun. Maybe you're gonna be visiting the marina or restaurant, just stay at the house, at the pool, or maybe go. Last night we talked to someone, Moses, we need a place to go dancing. Yes, we're gonna get you a place to go dancing after you work hard in the evening. So it's what we do every day. And we do that from Monday to Friday. I mean, breakfast, work, back at the house about 4 o'clock.
These are some pictures that I took on I did the mission trip. So what you're seeing here is the Casa de Campo is the place where the beach is. That's where we end up staying. It's huge. It's maybe like 4 or 5 miles wide by maybe 2 or 3 miles length. Like a gated community, like if you put Dublin and Dominican Republic. And there are a lot of restaurants, great places to eat. Get to have a little bit of fun, so you get to do that, on a couple of the days that you have off, or in the evening. You're given golf carts, so we can travel anywhere within Casa de Campo, go to the little resort areas and villages. But during the day, you're working hard. That's just some of the dental work we are doing in the mobile RV. And so we start early in the morning. All the food is provided. So we had a chef in the house, made great food, and then they would also pack fresh food for you, so you can have that doing the work. So we would take a lunch break. Great time to just kind of sit around or mingle with the people that you're helping out and everything. And then by about 3:30, 4 o'clock, we finish up and head on back to the house. Do a little relaxation, go in the pool, do whatever. The chef is making all the food for dinner at that time, so there's a really nice dinner waiting for you when you come back. That happens. That's one of the freeways going from the airport to LaRomana. I was really impressed with everything down there. So I mean, you'll love it. Now this is just the backyard of the house. Plenty of room. We put in the house we were at. It had mountains are in the distance. Those are sugarcane fields there. With a little place back and maybe in where the trees are, there may be a little village there. That's the Latte. And they vary in sizes. These are the golf carts we were given to just travel. If you need to go into town, Moises, and actually his brother provided transportation services wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do. If there was something you wanted to see while being down there, a special place or something. That's one of the chefs that at our house. That's the house that we stayed at.
That's the sugarcane field.
Taking the RV out to the bays. Just happened to be one of the bays. That's your brother.
Yes.
He was giving us a tour. So when we came there we got there on Saturday. I think on Sunday we went to go visit the bays so we could see what we were going to be doing. And we went to church. I think that's the church, right?
Yeah, that's a church.
Yeah. So he was giving us a tour of the bay. That's my mom. That's my wife right there. super excited when we come in. So all the people living there and everything. These are the little homes that they're staying at. They could be entire families.
Yeah.
That's just kind of gets you an idea if you happen to be working on so many other projects. You're helping out there. Cool.
So I did just want to add, as far as the projects that we've decided. And so volunteers. Other thing is pretty.
I think they're going to provide us with the reading glasses, but if anyone has, oh, sorry. If anyone has any old glasses that you don't need, please go ahead and donate those because we can get them down there and see if that can go ahead and it can help some of the individuals there. And then the one other thing we're doing is one day we are going to do prosthetic hands at the hospital. So we're going to fit people with who are amputees with a prosthetic. And so those are our projects that we decided to concentrate on. Okay.
At the time, my 10-year-old son came and he had stuff to do too down there and he enjoyed it a lot. So if you got kids or grandkids that would love to come
Yeah, and play with it.
and play with the kids, he brought a soccer ball down there. And so they didn't know how to speak the language. They're Haitian, so they're speaking their language. And it didn't matter. They just had fun together, just playing around. So he was happy and busy every day. Yeah.
Hey, if you don't have more questions, I will see you in my country. God bless you all.
Wow. I got to tell you, I go back to 2019, right? When we were talking about going and then excited that we were going, and then March 2020 hit and we weren't. So let's, think about it. They can certainly use our help. It would be obviously just an amazing fellowship opportunity for each and every one of us. So please see Sharon. Thank you, Moises, for taking time out to come to us and share your story with us. That really makes a big difference. And Raleigh, thank you for the pictures. This is just an amazing experience. Okay, so next week we will be having our Veterans Day celebration. And Dave Williamson has worked really hard to get some good speakers in here, doing a lot of great stuff for our veterans. So look forward to that celebration this Friday. And with that closing quote, we all have dreams, but acting on them is a choice. Imagine a world that deserves our best, where we get up each day knowing that we can make a difference. And that's Jennifer Jones, our current Rotary International president. So with that, have a great weekend. Go Bucks, go Vols, go Bobcats, go everybody.